Alright, back at EDDM for another round. I tried to play one the other night because I wanted to do some stormy weather. But man, the rain started off just fine. There was no issues in the background. You could hear the planes. I could hear the planes. Everything was fine. But by the time I was 20 minutes in, I could barely hear the pilots even talking at all. So much so that I had to quit. And I don't think I'm going to use the recording at all. It's so bad. I kept messing things up because I couldn't hear anything. And you don't have to hear everything. But when you're playing the game based around audio and you're used to hearing, hey, a plane calling something out, that's how you rely on playing. Now, if I had started the game off with like my headset turned off and I was fully focused on just visual cues of planes and their locations, then sure, I might have been able to pull it off. But because I started with audio and slowly couldn't hear anything, it's like I slowly went deaf. So yeah, not fun. So I found another busy period in the schedule that BRAF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 put together. And 9 p.m. I'm going to run it clear again. It's the first one I've really run in evening nighttime, so I'm curious how this will look. And it looks not to be super busy, but the arrival departures look to be fairly steady. So I'm curious if I'll be able to pull this one out with issues similar to what happened last time. Because again, I have to wait for those planes to get off the runway before I can launch the next one. So I'm feeling that I'm going to have some more runway conflicts here.
Tower, Lufthansa 2530 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 2530, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2530.
See if I can move my mic, because last time I also had a whole bunch of issues getting things set up. So you see all these empty aprons around here. This gives me great hope that this is going to work. Because as you probably saw in the other videos, some of the airports with the schedules just don't work right. The tarmac is full of planes and you can't do anything. Lufthansa 2521, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land. Lufthansa
now I got to be really careful about which taxiways I use.
Ground, Lufthansa 2530, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2530, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Shoot, I want him to go out on Tango. No.
Tower, Lufthansa 2102, requesting push and start.
Yeah, I think I do. Lufthansa 2102, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. Lufthansa 2530, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 8 Tango.
Runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 8 Tango, Lufthansa 2530. Ground, 8 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2102. Tower, Lufthansa 677 with you, runway 8 right.
Lufthansa 677, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land, Lufthansa 677.
This is gonna get busy. Guess that guy's gonna wait for the other one to push through. Yep. Alright, that's fine. This guy will be on the ground long before these two get out to the runway. This is another Lufthansa. Alright. Last time I played in the rain also, I had some different airliners that I wasn't familiar with, and man, trying to look them up was crazy with all that was going on. Lufthansa 2431, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land, Lufthansa 2431.
Alright, so I guess 8 right's the popular runway.
Lufthansa 210 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2102, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 8 Tango. I think I'm going to have to send them out on Sierra simply because that's where they want to go, and if I don't want to manually reroute everybody, then it's going to be easier that way. And it makes more sense because that's closer to the terminal, so there's less taxiing in and out, and these guys can pull out on Tango. Yeah, so I'll send the arrivals on Tango and the departures on Sierra after these two.
Tower, HANSALINE 2349 nerd with you, runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2349er, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land, HANSALINE 2349
There's no separation between these guys. I may have to shut a runway down. I need at least...
Lufthansa 2479 nerd with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2479er, runway 8 left, clear to land. I need more
left cleared
space.
to land Lufthansa 2479er.
Because I have to not only get the other one on the runway, but the other one has to get off the runway, and they don't pull off quickly. And there's not a lot of separation between these planes. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to have to come up with something different.
Tower, VOL Imhoti I-8237 with you, runway 8 right.
Dolomati 8237, runway 8 right, clear to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land VOL Imhoti I-8237.
With the delay that it takes them to fire up their engines, spool up I should say, and then roll onto the runway, by the time this guy's here, he already needs to be rolling forward. I'm going to have to time this crazy close.
Tower, Lufthansa 2419er with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2419er, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land Lufthansa 2419er.
Lufthansa 2521, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron,
Okay.
Lufthansa
Lufthansa 2521, taxi to apron via November 3, Delta 6.
Taxi to apron via November 3 Delta 6 Lufthansa 2521.
Lufthansa 2419er, runway 8 left, clear to land. I already
Tower,
gave you that.
Lufthansa 1996 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 677, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6.
Say again. Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Lufthansa 677.
Lufthansa 1996, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground.
Look at that,
8
this
right,
dude just
push
barely got
back
off the runway.
Lufthansa 1996. Tower, Lufthansa 1003
No.
requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 677, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via
Thank
Tango
you.
Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 Lufthansa 677.
Lufthansa 2431, taxi to apron via Tango.
Ground, Lufthansa 1996
Lufthansa 2431, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Lufthansa
Why did
2431.
you? Whatever.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 Lufthansa 2431.
Lufthansa 1003, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right. Okay,
Tower,
I got a break on that side.
I-8253 with you, runway 8 left.
Dolomati 8253, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Ground, 8 right, push back approved. Lufthansa
Okay.
1003. Runway 8 left, cleared to land VOL
Hanseline 2349er, taxi to apron. Hanseline 2349er. Okay, I don't know why you're not taking my commands.
Taxi to apron HANSALIN 2349er.
Hanseline 2349er, taxi to apron via Sierra 7, Oscar 2.
Taxi to apron via Sierra 7 Oscar 2 HANSALIN 2349er.
Hanseline 2349er, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6.
Ground,
There you go.
Lufthansa 1003 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2350, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Taxi to apron via Tango
Lufthansa
Sierra 7 Delta 6
2350,
HANSALIN
runway 8 right.
2349er.
Dude,
Tower,
you.
Helvetic 1111 requesting push and start.
Okay. Someone needs to listen to my stinking commands. Runway 8 right. Okay, you're not even going to pay attention to that. Lufthansa 2530. Runway 8 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2530.
Dolomati, taxi to apron. Dolomati 8237, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron via
Dolomati
Tango
8237, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6.
Taxi to apron via Tango
Lufthansa
Sierra 7
2479er, taxi to apron via November 4, Delta 6.
Taxi to apron via November for
Lufthansa 2479er, runway. Oh my gosh. Lufthansa 2479er, taxi to apron via November 4, Delta 6, Delta 3, Oscar 2.
Taxi to apron via November for Delta 6 Delta 3 Oscar to Lufthansa 2479er.
What are
Say
you
again.
doing? Lufthansa 2479er, taxi to apron. Just
Taxi to
go.
apron Lufthansa
Worthless.
2479er.
Alright. Lufthansa 1996, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 1996.
Lufthansa 1003, continue taxi.
Tower, Lufthansa 2736.
Jeez, I
requesting
couldn't even
push
hear
and
this
start.
guy.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 1003.
Helvetic. Helvetic 1111, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground,
Lufthansa
8 right,
2736, pushback approved,
Helvetic
expect runway 8
1111.
right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved.
Lufthansa 2419er, taxi to
2736.
apron.
Taxi to apron, Lufthansa 2419er.
Lufthansa 2419er, taxi to apron via November 3, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to
Go
apron
that way.
via November 3 Delta 6 Oscar 3 Lufthansa 2419er.
Lufthansa 2102, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for
Oh,
Lufthansa
brutal.
2102.
Sorry about that, but geez, voice commands aren't working, planes aren't listening to me. Brutal. Okay, we should have a couple of planes rolling now. Okay, that is such a roundabout way to make him do that. I would much rather send you down November 4. Lufthansa 2419er, taxi to apron via November 4, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via
Okay,
November
this
for
time you
Delta
took it.
6
Maybe I
Oscar
did it
3
wrong for the other
Lufthansa
guy.
2419er.
I'm so confused. Lufthansa 2530, contact departure. Good day.
Roger. Good evening.
Good
Tower,
evening.
Lufthansa 2275 with you. Runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2275, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Lufthansa 2275.
All right. Push back, get them going. You're going there, you're going there. You're going there,
Ground,
that's fine.
Helvetic 1111 ready to taxi.
Helvetic 1111, continue taxi.
Tower,
Helvetic
Lufthansa 116 requesting push and
1111.
start.
Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Helvetic 1111.
Lufthansa 2116, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa to 116.
Are you moving yet? Because I would really appreciate it if you would do so. Successful takeoff.
Tower,
Good.
Lufthansa to 465 with you. Runway 8 right.
Lufthansa 2465, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. Lufthansa
Are you pushing
to
yet?
465. Continue taxi Lufthansa to 736.
Get out of there. Lufthansa 2102, contact departure. Good evening.
Roger. Good evening.
I know only you're supposed to say that, but whatever. I should say it at the end of my command. Whatever. Whatever I tells you. All right. Let's bump the speed up again. I could really use you doing what I would like you to do. Lufthansa 2736, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa to
Looks like
736.
well, it looks like he's moved a little bit. He's just waiting for planes, I hope. Okay, can you continue pushing now? That would be ever so swell.
Ground, Lufthansa to 116 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2116, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa
There he
to
goes.
116.
Good, good, good.
Tower, Lufthansa 2049er with you. Runway 8 right.
Lufthansa 2049er, runway 8 right. Lufthansa 2049er, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right cleared to
Oof,
land. Lufthansa
I need to get a German
2049er.
language pack on here if I'm going to
Ground,
do this right.
Lufthansa to 736 ready to taxi.
Dolomati 8253, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron.
That's fine, I have nobody else coming up.
8253.
Lufthansa 2736, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa to 736. Tower, Turkish 1637 with you. Runway 8 left.
Turkish 1637, runway 8 left, cleared to land. I
Runway
can
8
think
left
of his
cleared to
snatch
land.
now.
Turkish 1637.
Come on now, Turkish.
Tower, Springbok to 65 requesting push and start.
Springbok 265, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 left, pushback approved.
Just happens to be the
65.
taxiway you're on, sir. Okay, so this is where departing is going to get rough.
HANSALINE 2401 with you, runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2401, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land. HANSALINE 2401.
5 miles out.
Shamrock 357 requesting push and start.
Shamrock 357, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 left, pushback approved. Shamrock 357.
1.5 miles to go. Lufthansa 1996, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa
I don't see you yet.
1996.
Okay, there you are. I might as well clear Lufthansa for takeoff, really.
Ground, Springbok to 65 ready to taxi.
Springbok 265, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Springbok to 65. Ground, Shamrock 357 ready to taxi.
Shamrock 357, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Shamrock 357.
Lufthansa 2275, taxi to apron.
Tower, HANSALINE 2181 with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2465, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Lufthansa 2275.
Lufthansa 2465, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7, Delta 6.
Taxi to apron, Lufthansa 2465.
Lufthansa 1996, runway 8 right, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7
This
Delta
is
6
way
Lufthansa
too close.
2465.
Because you are
Runway 8
right
climb to
there.
1000 on reaching contact departure cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 1996.
Yeah, this is a runway
Lufthansa
separation error.
2079 with you, runway 8 right. Tower, Terra 312 requesting push and start.
Yep. Dang it, I didn't get it anyway, even though I deleted him. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's all because these planes don't pull off my stinking runways. It really kills the fun that you can have here.
071 with you, runway 8 left.
And I spend so much time trying to micromanage the planes because I have to sit here and manage when they pull off my stupid runway. Lufthansa 2049er, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Lufthansa 2049.
Lufthansa 2049er, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Lufthansa 2049er.
Shamrock 357, runway 8 left, line up and wait.
Tower, Ryanair 8997 requesting push and start.
Turkish 1637, taxi to apron via Mike.
Runway 8 left.
Turkish
line up and wait.
1637,
Shamrock
taxi to
357.
apron via Mike November 1.
Taxi to apron via Mike November 1 Turkish 1637. Taxi to apron via November Mike Turkish 1637.
Lufthansa 1003, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line.
Hansaline 2181, runway 8 left, cleared to land. Oh my gosh. Hansaline 2181, runway 8 left, cleared to land. Lufthansa 2079er, runway 8 right, cleared to land. Easy 2071, runway 8 left, cleared to land. Easy 2071, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Easy 2071.
Hansaline 2511, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. HANSALINE.
Shamrock 357, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. HANSALINE.
Hansaline 2401, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Shamrock 357.
Hansaline 2401, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 HANSALINE 2401. Taxi to apron via Tango
Taram
Sierra 7
312,
Delta 6,
pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground 8 left pushback approved. Taram 312. Tower, Lufthansa 2420 requesting push and start. Tower, Lufthansa 689er with you, runway 8 left.
Shamrock, Lufthansa 689er, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Lufthansa 689er.
Okay, RYR. Ryanair, 89er Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 left, pushback approved. Ryanair 89er 7.
Shoot. Turk Air 1637, hold short of taxiway Alpha 4.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha for Turkish 1637. Ground, Taram 31 to ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1003, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 10.
Taram 312, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Taram.
Ryanair 89er continue taxi.
Continue taxi Ryanair 89er 7.
Shamrock 357, contact departure.
Ground, Ryanair 89er 7 ready to taxi. Roger, good evening. Tower, HANSALINE 229er 1 with you, runway 8 right.
Hansaline 229er runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land HANSALINE 229er 1.
Lufthansa 2420, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2420.
Oh shoot, I don't even know his name.
Runway 8 right, line up and wave.
I don't even have time to look it up to do it properly. Helvetic. Jeez, now I remember it. Yep, another runway error because, this is just brutal. This airport is killing me. Planes take so long to pull off my runway. It is so not how the airport would actually operate. Lufthansa 1003, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Lufthansa 2079er, taxi to apron.
Ground, Lufthansa 2420.
Lufthansa 2079er, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron, Lufthansa 2079er.
Lufthansa 2420, continue taxi.
Negative. Easy 2071. Continue taxi Lufthansa 2420.
You mean easy 271? I didn't say anything for easy. Hansaline 2181, taxi to apron via November 4 Delta 6 Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via November for Delta 6 Oscar 3 HANSALINE 2181. Tower, KLM 1800 requesting push and start.
Speedbach 265, runway 8 left, line up and wait. Dude, no. I gave Speedbach the command, and now I have to wait till the next plane lands in order to give him permission to move because he takes so long to get up on the runway. Helvetic 11111, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Helvetic 11. Screw this. Cleared for takeoff. You can probably tell I am extremely frustrated right now. This is not a playable airport in this functionality. Easy 2071, taxi to apron via Mike November 1.
Taxi to apron via Mike November 1, Easy 207.
No. Lufthansa 2079er, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 Lufthansa 2079er.
Alright. Get you out of my hair. Turk Air 1637, continue taxi.
Say again.
Turk Air 167. Where did you get Tom? Turkish 1637. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Turkish 1637.
Alright, so Turk Air's not right, but how did that get Tom? KLM 1800, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved. KLM 1800.
Okay, no room for anybody else to go anywhere. You're going in, you're going in, you're going there, you're going there. Swing your partner, do-si-do.
Tower, HANSALINE 2171 with you, runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2389er, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land HANSALINE 2389er.
Hansaline 2171, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land HANSALINE 2171.
Hansaline 2511, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron.
Hansaline 2511, taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3.
Negative. Taram 312.
Hanseline 2511, taxi to apron via Tango, Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 HANSAL
Helvetic 1111, contact departure.
Ground, KLM 1800 ready to taxi. Roger, good evening.
Springbok 265, Speedbok 265, runway 8 lot. Alright. Springbok, I had it right. Springbok 265, runway 8 left. Line up and wait. Springbok 265, runway 8 left, line up and wait.
Runway 8 left.
Do what I ask you to. Holy freaking heck.
Runway 8 left, line up and wait.
Lufthansa 689er, taxi to apron via November 4.
Taxi to apron via November 4, Lufthansa 689er.
Ryanair 899er6, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Tower, Ryanair 899er6 with you, runway 8 right. Runway 8 right, cleared to land. Ryanair 899er6.
None of these planes have the option to take off because I only have 5 miles of departure, and by the time these planes get off the runway, there's no room for me to do anything. This is ridiculous. They need to get off my runway and move it. Because they stop right here, any large plane is going to crash into them. I've had it happen. Lufthansa 2736, runway 8 right. Do nothing.
Runway 8 right, Lufthansa 2736. Tower, Lufthansa 9er6 with you, runway 8 left.
This is the most frustrated I think I've been with this game in a very, very long time. Lufthansa 9er6, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land, Lufthansa
Springbok
9er6.
265, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, cleared for
Ryanair
takeoff.
899er7, runway 8 left, line up and wait.
Runway 8 left, line up and wait.
KLM 1800, continue taxi.
Continue taxi KLM 1800.
Did I give you takeoff clearance? Lufthansa 2736, runway 8 right. Dang it, I
Runway
can't.
8 right, Lufthansa 2736.
Urgh. Hanseline 2291, taxi to apron via Tango, Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3.
Lufthansa 2024, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Tower, Lufthansa 2024 requesting push and start. Ground.
Lufthansa 2736, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
2024.
Why did you stop on my runway?
Right,
Nope.
for takeoff, Lufthansa 2736.
Broke that one. Golly. I know my command 8 right didn't cancel, but I can't cancel, so why the heck did he just... I gave you clearance to line up and wait. Why did you suddenly stop? I know that one's my fault, but geez. Ryanair 899er7, runway 8 left, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared
Springbok
for takeoff.
265,
Ryanair
contact
899er
departure.
7. Roger.
That is a
Good
big
evening.
plane. Get out of here. That's my first opening to get a plane out of here. There's no way it's going to happen other than that. No way that's going to happen. Just brutal, man. Hanseline 2389er, taxi to apron.
Negative. HANSALINE
Hanseline 2389er, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron.
Hanseline 2389er, taxi to apron via Tango, Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 HANSALINE 2389er.
Tarum 312, runway 8 left, climb to 500 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, climb to 500 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. Tarum
Goodbye.
312. Tower, Helvetic 2373 with you, runway 8 right.
Helvetic 2327, Helvetic 2373, runway 8 right, cleared to land. Helvetic 2373, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land Helvetic.
You're still not even moving up onto my runway. My gosh, no wonder this is the worst airport now. I really am not pleased with this airport right now, if you couldn't tell.
Lufthansa 2213 with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2213, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land, Lufthansa 2213.
It's taking you 15 minutes to get up there, dude. Planes do not go that slow. I've been on probably 50 planes, and I've spent plenty of time sitting at airports, watching planes push and move and line up and been on planes. It does not work this way. You still haven't moved. This guy's now landing. Hanseline 2171, taxi to apron via Tango, Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3. You're glitched. Goodbye. I didn't even get confirmation. Hanseline 2171, taxi to apron via Tango, Sierra 7, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via Tango Sierra 7 Delta 6 Oscar 3 HANSALINE 2171. Tower, Lufthansa 2731 with you, runway 8 right.
Lufthansa 2116, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Lufthansa 2116.
Lufthansa 2731, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land, Lufthansa 2731.
Ryanair 8996, taxi to apron via Sierra 5.
Taxi to apron via Sierra 5, Ryanair 8996.
Hanseline 2171, taxi to apron. Just
taxi to apron HANSALINE
move.
2171.
Please get off my runway. You should have long ago vacated the runway left onto taxiway Bravo 7. Lufthansa 2116. I would like to send you down the runway, but unfortunately, there is a plane that is refusing to vacate the runway, and you are not going to get to move.
Negative. Lufthansa 2116.
Just sitting there. Just chilling on the runway while this guy putzes down my runway. Not waiting. Get out of here.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 2116.
I seriously do not have time for you guys to spitz around like that. Lufthansa 2420, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 2420.
Lufthansa 906, taxi to apron via November 4, Delta 6, Oscar 3.
Taxi to apron via November for Delta 6 Oscar 3 Lufthansa 906.
I'm sorry, this is going to be one of the worst videos for this game I have ever posted, but the game does not want to work. I know it's coded this way and the planes need to pull off and then transition from air control to ground control, but this is ridiculous. There is no way at all that this is how this works. These are speed exits. They're made for planes to go fast off of so that I can depart planes between landings. That's how it works. I've spoken about this many times now, and it really chaps my chops that I paid for an airport that I cannot properly play. I gave you taxi permission. Goodbye. There's not an update, is there? They didn't update the game. Local content, properties, updates, update history. No, the last major update was March 21st for the last service pack. There's been some minor releases since then, but nothing beyond that. Gonna have runway issues, gonna have problems, minus 1200. Aeroflot. Helvetic 2327, taxi to apron. Helvetic 2373, taxi to apron. Why did you
Taxi
get
to
Delta?
apron, Helvetic 2373.
KLM 1800, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2116, contact departure. Lufthansa 2420, contact departure.
Roger. Good evening. Roger. Good evening. Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. KLM 1800.
Do something, my planes. Lufthansa 2213, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron.
See, you heard me that time.
2213.
More runway
Tower.
separation.
89 Nerd 85 with you. Runway 8 right.
All right, I'm calling it right there. This airport is completely worthless. I hate to say it. I know everybody who's more from the European area is going to hate for that to happen, but this airport is completely non-functional, especially with real traffic, I guess, or not real traffic, real world traffic, a custom schedule based out of reality. It simply doesn't work. I cannot line planes up, get them moving, and off the runway between arrivals. That's how airports work in this type of a configuration. Sure, I could turn off one of the runways, but then I can't handle the proper traffic that it handles. I don't get it. I'm really sorry for everybody who wants to watch this airport, but I'm not going to be able to play this for a while. They're going to have to do something to fix this so that I can try to properly route the traffic. I mean, I can do it at numerous other airports. It just doesn't seem to want to work here. So I'll come back to this. I promise I'm not going to completely discount it because I paid for it and I want to get some of my money's worth out of it, but it's just not fun. Voice control doesn't recognize me. I reprogrammed that 2 nights ago. The airport doesn't let me use it. They have all these staging ramps. They have everything configured to get planes on and off those runways quickly and efficiently, but the game doesn't want to let the airliners get off the runway. So I get gimped. So I do apologize. We'll see what the next airport is. It's probably going to be Heathrow in London. Depending on how that goes, I may or may not buy it. We'll see. But I am going to play this again a little bit, but I'm going to take a bit of a break from it, post on the forums and see if maybe they can fix it. I've already complained about that problem, so I don't think they can fix it. I have an issue with that on one of the runways at LAX. So anyway, we're going to keep playing some custom schedules from other airports. I do apologize, but I'm not going to play this one as frequently as I used to because it's just not as fun. So thank you guys for sticking with it. Sorry I got so frustrated, and we will see you next time.